Welcome to Breakfast Tacos, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want, including Controversies, which we'll be talking about in this episode. We are your hosts,
Andrew,
Cash,
and guest host,
Willow. I'm back.
Yep, you're back.
Yeah.
You're back for Controversies. I'm excited for this episode, so let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Okay, dogs versus cats. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is a good one, because this is like it's very controversial. No duh. Anyway, so I am not a cats person in general.
Okay.
But
It's okay.
it depends on the type of cat you have, okay? Like, in my array of cats and dogs that I have or have had in my life, I like cats, because I have, like, an awesome cat. His name is Larry. He's 25 pounds. He's like a beast. I love him. Like, favorite
You're
animal
like
in the world.
Larry over here at the Breakfast Taco studio.
But in general, cats tend to kind of just be crap. You know?
They hate you.
Larry is like lucky. Most cats are just kind of jerks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They just hate humanity. They do whatever the heck they want, you know? Stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why I'm a dogs person. They love you.
All right.
They love
well,
you no matter what. It's
Yeah.
fun.
I'm gonna start by saying I do not own any pets because I'm smart. But I was thinking about this about cats. I think cats are secretly evil masterminds planning to destroy
Yeah.
humanity.
Kinda, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think cats are probably smarter than we give them props for, but they just hate us. Like,
Yeah.
maybe we're just inferior beings to them.
I've never known what it feels like to live with someone that hates you until I had a cat.
Yeah.
Why do people get cats?
Because they see online, they're like, oh my god, it's adorable. And then they grow up and it like claws your face off if you touch them. And you're like,
Yeah.
it's not adorable anymore. Send it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happens.
Do you have experience like that?
No, I do not have experience. Actually, I do, but
Oh.
I would never send the cat back. Because that's my sister's cat.
Well,
My sister's cat is kind of a jerk. But
that's how all cats are.
my
except
sister loves
for
her.
Larry.
So, yeah, Larry is legendary. Edward will add a picture in.
Oh yeah.
Picture
I know
of
that
Larry.
picture.
He is.
Yeah. We'll send it over to you.
Okay, so I had a dog. It died earlier this year.
Fascinating.
R.I.P. Sonny. He would not let you touch him, and he would
Yeah.
bite people. He bit my neighbor in the face one time because he like poked his head. I know. He poked his head in his doghouse, and it was fun.
Ah, I think that's also the thing. Like, when dogs are bad, though, they're bad.
Yeah, like
Because they're bigger than cats, you know?
Yeah.
Well, for the
Yeah.
most part, unless you get, like, one of those, like, half dogs, which is, like, toy that you can pretty much, like, toss around. They're
a
just, like,
wiener dog.
yeah. I think this is something that a few people can relate to. Do you read the book first or watch the movie later? So,
Okay.
movie or book
Okay.
first?
So I read the book first because then when I watch the movie, it's like a little reward for myself.
Yeah.
Because like if you're
Because you
reading,
are a civilized person.
yes,
Exactly.
If you're
Yeah.
reading a really long book, then it's going to be a pretty good reward.
Yeah, unless the movie sucks.
I guess that
Well,
makes
yeah.
sense because if you see the movie first and then read the book,
You're
whole
not.
book, you're like, I already
Yeah.
like you already know it.
Unless they, like, trash the movie again.
Well,
Yeah. some movies are like that.
Yeah. Where you're like, you read the book and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go watch
Yeah.
a movie. And then, like, you watch the movie and you're like, man, that was crap.
Yeah.
It just ruins everything.
Yeah. But it's still fine. I think you definitely gotta read the book first, though.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a big debate, the book or the movie. But I think it really just depends on if you see the movie first, the movie will be better. Because then you don't have to bore through the book.
Yeah.
But then you read the book,
But if
it'll be
you,
better.
yeah, if you read the book, like you're a good book reader, then it'll be better to just read the book and watch the movie. But if you
Yeah.
watch the movie, even if you are a good book reader, it's gonna be harder to read the book because it's boring. You already know what happens. You know, it's just a little bit less fun than watching a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you get to picture everything in your mind
Yeah.
when you read a book.
Alrighty. So, I don't know how popular of an opinion this is, but I think Pluto should still be a planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can talk about this.
That's really not very fair. I searched it up one time. It was like, because Pluto is not heavy enough, it doesn't bring in the atmosphere around it. It doesn't bring in the stuff.
Yeah.
Like the other planets do, because it's too small.
Yep.
Well, it's called a dwarf planet.
Yeah.
Which, that's not nice. They prefer little planets.
Yeah.
I am so proud of that joke. I thought of that yesterday.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of also feel like it's like a no takesies backsies sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Like, you've named Pluto a planet. You can't be like, actually, nah, no, actually. Like, no.
Yeah.
You've called Pluto a planet, it's a planet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a crap about your mass or whatever,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It was one of the OGs.
Yeah. It's like, all our parents are like, it's Pluto.
Yeah. And like, I said, like, I don't know if it was like 76 years after it was discovered, it turned into, they named it a dwarf planet. Which didn't have a very...
76th birthday. You're a dwarf planet.
Yeah. Little planet. Remember.
Okay. I've got a couple ones. Let's just touch on this topic. Are phones and the internet ruining us?
Yes.
In a way.
Okay.
Like,
I think
Willow, what's your opinion on this?
Thank you. In a way where it's not, but it kind of is, because it's ruining our brains as a child, and then it's helping them when they're older, because scientists are like, I need to look something up real quick. Yeah.
If you use it right, then it's beneficial.
Yeah, but there are just, like, the world is full of idiots. We all know this from
Like
experience. But, like, there's no way that the internet could have turned out to be, like, a perfect harmony. There's always going to be some bad stuff. But it's, like, it's so useful,
Yes.
Really big word. My brain didn't understand that.
Which word? Harmony?
It's... Sorry, Willow.
No, you did this. What word was that?
I don't know. Harmony?
A perfect harmony?
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah.
I thought you said.
Perfect harmony.
I thought you said like harmony or something.
Man, that's
I was really confused.
perfect space harmony.
Alright, yeah, so especially with, like, young children are having phones. Right now you can see, like, 4-year-olds with phones, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And their tiny developing brains are so good at absorbing information.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of like the freedom of speech thing. Anybody can say anything on the internet.
Yeah.
And they're just absorbing all that crap information.
Yeah. And then
those terrible opinions
Yeah.
from other people. Alright, so this is another topic that I want to hit. I'm sure everybody has gone through these struggles. Somebody chooses the urinal right next to yours.
Exactly.
I have no experience.
Andrew knows what I'm talking about.
No.
Go ahead.
So
there's so many
like,
urinals you can choose from, but then you go right next to.
You are like some terrible person, like honestly.
Because there's so many urinals. I understand. There's like a logic behind this. I've seen YouTube videos of like there's a row of like 5 urinals, and there's like one person here, one person here, and then the most ideal place to go to have the least amount of interaction.
Yeah, exactly. I think
and that's something that all men need to learn.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I think that's very like universal over everyone. Like that's a very universal experience.
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
No.
Well, yeah. Really? No? You haven't had that
No.
experience?
No, sorry, guys.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, learn from this.
You
Cause,
must learn from this.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a little one. Okay, a little bit of a little controversy.
A little bit of a little.
Yeah. Do you cut your sandwiches into rectangles or into triangles?
I do it rectangles, but I'm not very happy with it because triangles are better.
I don't cut them.
Just
eat your whole sandwich.
Well, when I
That's
pack
the
my
worst option.
No.
What?
Usually, unless I'm packing it for
Don't
lunch.
cut your sandwiches. We're talking like classic sandwich here, and you're just gonna be like, ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that is kind of fair.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I just want my food. I don't feel like taking the extra step of
but
coding.
still, like,
Yeah.
if you cut it, try
Then you
and
gotta
do
wash
it.
more dishes after too.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So, but cutting it rectangular is better for like when I pack my lunches. I cut it rectangular because
Yeah.
it fits in the bag better. But no, I heard this from a very credible source. Cutting your toast in triangles is better because the end of the triangle fits into your mouth better.
Yeah.
The vertex between the leg and the hypotenuse.
Hyper.
It's hypotenuse, right?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
The Pythagorean theorem. Very technical, smart stuff here.
My brain is glitching.
And also, you got a big beard, no mess on your beard.
Exactly.
I'm
Unless
sure you
you're
can
like,
relate to Willow.
Oh, sure.
of course. And of course, we can also relate because we
Oh,
have
yeah.
massive beards,
Oh yes, and mustaches.
mustaches. Of
If
course,
you've seen
especially
their cover art
Yeah.
for this season.
real life photos, check
Yeah.
us out.
Flying versus invisibility. Which one would you rather?
For a superpower?
Yeah.
We
I
did an
guess, yeah.
episode on this. I don't remember what I said.
Flying versus invisibility. Invisibility. There's so much more stuff you can do. Like
Yeah.
flying, you're like, I'm gonna go fly, and then you go boop,
Yeah.
and then like it's gonna get boring. Like,
Yeah.
sure, it's like saves you like gas money, but like other than that, like whatever, you know.
And with invisibility, I think the only reason why this is still a thing is because people love to mess with other people.
Exactly.
And that's like the only point of being invisible. Like you can pants somebody, nobody knows what the heck's going on.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Punch them in the face a couple times.
Yep. mhm.
That'd be nice.
You can just do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
And besides,
Punch,
if you
yeah.
fly, it's probably cold up there, and I don't like
Yeah,
being cold.
exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks about it. It's cold up there.
Yeah. I mean, and we
So-
live in Wisconsin, so it's like
It's like
extra.
All
extra
winter,
cold.
you can't do nothing. Because you are not flying in like decked out in snow pants. Because, like, can you imagine that? You
Wait.
see someone flying and
That's
they're,
great. You're
they're
gonna
just
look
like decked
stupid.
out and they're bundled up. Or they're like shivering. They're like, huzzah, oh god, that's really cold.
And if you do the like Superman move,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and every time you move, it's like with your snow pants or whatever.
So you like go just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there's the people down below in shorts and a t-shirt. Like, what is that guy doing? It wouldn't even
You're
be
like-
cool anymore.
Yeah. So you're like, yeah, and you can't like even do like, I think some part of this is like you're looking cool, you know.
Yeah.
So one
Exactly.
that ruins
Sure.
all the looking cool. Like you
Yeah.
can't be like take your like girlfriend and be like, hey, you want to fly into the clouds? Then she'll be like, yeah, you're really hot and you can fly. Let's
Uh-huh.
do this.
Yep.
And then
Happens to me
and then
all
you,
the time.
yeah, exactly. But then you get up there and you're both like freezing. You're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, yeah, this is really terrible. I'm gonna go date a normal person now. So, yeah, and that works.
Yeah. Also happened to me a couple times.
Okay. Do you pronounce it GIF or GIF?
I thought you were gonna say pins or pines for a second.
Pint or pine?
like this morning in
I know.
English.
Yeah, that's a losing
Yeah.
battle.
Did you say?
okay?
Did you say pin?
The last breakfast
Yeah.
Hours episode.
Oh God.
Pint or pint?
So GIF or GIF?
Yeah, GIF or GIF.
I think it's actually.
What?
I think it's actually he.
What?
Yeah. Is that not
Why?
He?
It's actually
Because the side.
no. It came out and it was like everyone was like, yeah, it's GIF,
Hmm.
you know. But then the people were like, well, technically it's GIF, and everyone was like, man, that's stupid because there's a peanut butter called that. Not
Yeah.
sponsored. But you know, they're like, yeah, that's dumb. I just sound like I'm saying peanut butter.
Yeah.
You know. But so some people
Which
just stick
does
with
have
GIF.
a J, so
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
That's why I think it's ye.
I don't think
Stop.
anyone's on top of
No.
it. I've seen a lot of videos that have mentioned this. Nobody's been like, yeah, it's ye.
Yeah, because
Where are you getting this?
Because you know, if G and J are interchangeable sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes J can go, huh. And then the I, being a long I or whatever the heck it is, going E, and then the silent F at the end, ye.
I think you might be.
It makes perfect sense to me. I don't know.
No.
Ye?
I don't get that. No. The entire world is over here arguing. It's GIF. It's GIF. And Cash is over here. It's ye.
Good episode.
Okay. Are we wrapping it up?
I think
Do
so.
we want to do part 2 to this? That'd be epic.
Yeah, maybe we will. Someday.
Yeah. So it's been fun. Willow, it's been great having you on, talking controversies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun. We might do a part 2. Don't expect that. I don't know.
Coming soon.
Woo!
Wahoo.
On a Monday, someday. Coming to your phone.
Monday, someday. Ooh, song.
Someday, Monday.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty then. Thank you for listening to this episode of Breakfast Tacos. We're on Spotify, YouTube, a few other places. Make sure you follow and subscribe, and we'll see you next Monday.
That's perfect.
Perfect time.
Yeah.